Happiness. We might have seen expressions like this. Gone to kingdom come. Isn't it? How you have gone to kingdom come? That is, gone to kingdom come. So what does that mean? Do you understand? Gone to kingdom come. What does that mean? It surprises you, because gone and come, they are contraries. But still there is a meaning. There is certain surprise and a meaning, a revelation comes to you when you try to understand this. Means gone. This is from Bible, from the Bible. So it's a gone means Jesus has gone to the kingdom. Come means kingdom that has already come. That is kingdom of God. So he has gone to heaven, and the heaven is already here. That's the meaning. Understand? Or you have got another born to die. Born to die. From Pope's essay on man. Born to die. What does that mean? If you are born, you will die. Isn't it? In your beginning is your end. In your beginning is your end. That means, what does that mean? Anybody who is born will die. But is it contradictory? You feel no? In your beginning is your, what do you mean there? Contradiction, isn't it? See. Then, hurry up please, it is time. Hurry up please. Remember now? It is time. From where is this? From famous poem by Yesudir Islam. Cockney women, they are drinking in a bar or some place, and then the bartender says, hurry up please, it is time. What does that mean? Ambiguous. Ambiguous, you don't know. Where? What should they do? They should stop drinking and go. Or in the context of the poem, human beings, human race, if you want to exist in this world, you have to stop your ways and start reversing. Understand? That could be one meaning. Hurry up please. Another is, your end is coming, so get ready. Repent. How many meanings are there? Hurry up please, it's time. And a fourth meaning is that if you continue like this, then you are sure to meet with a disaster in life. So hurry up please, it is time. It's time for a change. It's time for stop drinking like that. Oh, you have got another one now. If you see dear Mrs. Eggton Teller, I bring the horoscope myself. Or if you see dear Mrs. Eggton Teller, I bring the for, one must be careful, so careful these days. One must be so careful these days. A person who is making other people's life safe says that she must be very careful these days. Contradiction. But it has a meaning. Contradiction, but it has meaning. Then we see, the famous, love is not love with alteration. That love is not love with alteration finds. What does that mean? Love is not love. Again from Shakespeare. Right? Polonius says about Hamlet, if this be madness, yet there is method in it. If this be madness and method, how can there be madness and method? How can it go together? If this be madness, there is method in it. So contradiction, ambiguity, understand? So you find this is contradiction, and hurry up please is ambiguous. Send it. Mrs. Eggton, look, those are pearls that were his eyes. Again from, look, these are pearls that were his eyes. What does that mean? Means that by what is good. It is something that you should deserve. If you die, what will happen here? There will be great transformation. There will be a sea change there. So death is much better than living in this wasteland. Understand? So you have got this contradictions, ambiguity, then what is called, you have got an irony, born to die. Say something, something is said and something is not said. Then what, together when you put, you get the meaning, born to die. What do you mean by that? Isn't it? Or you have got the famous Chesterton's G.K. Chesterton's adventure. You remember adventure? Adventure is an inconvenience rightly considered, and an inconvenience is an adventure wrongly considered. Look at that. That is, what do you call, some kind of riddle like, So that is like the some oracles can say. Riddle like. Adventure is an inconvenience rightly considered, and an inconvenience is an adventure wrongly considered. Spice and Oscar Wilde. And what does he say? He says, I can resist anything but temptation. I can resist anything but temptation. But temptation. I can resist anything but temptation. Foul is fair and fair is foul. Foul is fair. That is what is called ambiguity. Irony, it has got ambiguity, irony, contradiction, everything in that. Isn't it? Fair is foul and foul is fair. Familiar to you in Macbeth. So there we are. In Romeo and Juliet we have got. Saints have hands that pilgrims do touch, and palm to palm, holy palmers kiss. Again, the contradiction is there, the ambiguity is there, irony is there, and also you have got what do you call that ambiguity, irony? Some things are said, some things are left unsaid, so we can say. You are not saying it, but it is understood. Isn't it? A boy comes home, say fifth time he wrote his board exam. Fifth time he appeared, came back and said, Father, this time also I couldn't make it up. And father will say, patting on his shoulder, he will say, Sabash, bete, Sabash, you have done very well. What does that mean? It's the opposite of what he means. So that is irony. Can storied urn or animated bust bring back the great elegy written in the country churchyard by Thomas Gray? Irony, full of irony. You cannot do anything, they are dead and gone. They were Miltons, they were Cromwells, and so on. Isn't it? And then in canonization, what does he do? He says, we have rejected the world, so we should become saints. But actually rejecting the world for what? For doing penance and for serving the poor people. Isn't it? Like missionaries you have to do. But here they say we are together, they are phoenix like we both die. Die means different meanings are there. So that is again you have got a play of ambiguity, then you have got the irony or contradictions and so on. Isn't it? Then you can see Wordsworth says no, in his it's a beauteous evening, calm and free. Then Wordsworth and a female companion, that is his daughter, 10-year-old daughter. And they go together, and Wordsworth is very anxious about praying and enjoying nature. And when he looks at the girl's face, she is very calm and good, as if she is not bothered about it. See, she stands in such a way that we think that she is not. But actually what happens is, she is more pious than Wordsworth himself. Because she is 24 hours immersed in prayer, spiritual life, and appreciation of nature, and appreciating or praying to God through nature. So that is a contradiction, isn't it? Or you can see composed upon Westminster Bridge. It is an artificial city. But Wordsworth says that the houses are asleep. The sense that you have got this is also very beautiful sight. So it's a beauteous evening, calm and free. You can also say it's a beauteous morning, calm and free. We can rename it. The composed upon Westminster Bridge can be renamed like this. It's a beauteous morning, calm and free. Isn't it? Because he sees like any other beautiful scene in nature. So again a contradiction we find. The love song of J. Alfred Prof. by T.S. Eliot. There's no love. Neither is a song nor is there love. Contradiction. Right? Or ambiguity. Ambiguity, yes. The love song of J. Alfred Prof. Now, you will find this in the literature. And what is this? What are these things which I have been telling you so far? See, what is that? I have been telling you. It's about contradiction, ambiguity, irony, all these things. This is what Cleanth calls the language of paradox. The language of paradox. The language of paradox. What is so important about this? This like kind of surprise. Apparently contradiction, but there is it's full of meaning. And this semantic content, simple language, it means I wanted to become a little, what is to confuse a bit, it's a semantic content. So these meanings, so to say, they are generated from contradictory verbal contradiction and also situational contradiction. Understand? Or you can say paradox. Paradox. What is the meaning of paradox? Paradox is etymologically from Greek, paradox. That means beyond belief or beyond meaning. So, in these phrases you can see, God's kingdom come. There is something beyond what you see. If you put the aggregate of dictionary meaning, lexical meaning, the aggregate of metaphor or metonymy or synecdoche or irony, which you have seen, or ambiguity, you will not get the meaning. So aggregate of lexical or other figures of speech. Figures of speech, as Longinus says in his Sublime, the Sublime. Figures of speech. Or even figures of thought. Like figures of thought you cannot apply here, but figures of speech. Figures of thought, amplification, stimulation and amplification and vivid visualization. These figures of thought according to Longinus. Now, these things won't help you to understand the meaning. There you are. A whole poem is built on this paradox. The canonization. It's a beauteous evening, calm and free. Composed upon Westminster Bridge. Then, the love song of the Alfred Prof. Elegy written in a country church here. These are examples that the Cleanth takes to show you, to show us, me also, you and me together. That is, the language of poetry is the language of paradox. Listen. Language of poetry is the language of paradox. Apparently you think that it is a contradiction. But if you go near this close reading, yes, close reading, he advocates close reading. Paradox, close reading. As a result of the structure of poem, the soul of the poem, the structure of the poem is paradox. The life of poem is paradox. If you take paradox from a poem, the poem vanishes into thin air. Understand? There is no poem. If you take away the minus paradox, canonization is not a poem. Minus paradox, it's a beauteous evening is not a poem. Minus paradox, composed upon Westminster Bridge is not a poem. Minus paradox, love song of J. Alfred Prof. And also the Elizabeth. So, what Cleanth says is, first point is, autotelic nature of poetry. Autotelic. This is the thing. Autotelic. Teleos comes from auto. Both are from Greek. Auto means self. Teleos, and end. Teleos. Remember when we were reading Hello, Sybil says no. The boys asked Sybil, what do you want? Then she says, Apothenein Telo. Apothenein means separation. Final separation, that is the end that I wish. Telo. Apothenein means separation. So that means death. Final separation is death. So apothenein Telo means wish to die. That is, so Telo means teleology. Teleology. That means studying about the end. So then you have got what is called the autotelic. So, first point to note is the language of paradox. Cleanth asserts that poetic language is, or the structure of a poem is built on paradox. The structure is, the edifice is built on paradox. And paradox means, I have given you plenty of examples here. Born to die, reason to err, reasoning to err. Again, from Pope, reasoning. You are reasoning, but that is for committing mistakes. Reason to err. Your man is a rational animal according to Aristotle, but you make plenty of mistakes. There is contradiction in life. Think of your just today's life. Today's evening you will find that you made a bundle of mistakes. But you are a able man, you can see things, you can plan things for future. See, very often I used to think, the great leaders and great men, Napoleon for example, he met with this catastrophe in life. Although he was a great conqueror, strategist, a military strategist. So, reasoning to reason like you can see now. Take the example of many great men, you will find this. That is a contradiction. Right? Yeah. So, a poem is built on paradox, structure. Understand? And therefore, a poem is autotelic in nature. Autotelic means self. It has got a self or a self, or it has got its own existence. That's better. Its own existence. Understand? It has got an existence. When you say its own existence, it has got another implication. Nothing to do with the world. You hear the echoes of Roland Barthes, that of the author. And also formalism. Formalism. See, that is formalist criticism. Form is important. Form. You know the Russians, sujet and fabula. Fabula is there. What gives life to anything is the narration. So that is the sujet. Like that. So you have got a self-propelling. It has got an existence of its own. It has nothing to do with the other. Or their psychology, or their biography, or their mood, or others' situation in the society. None of these things. So that is the meaning of autocracy. The first point is, it is paradox. First. Second is, a poetic language is paradoxical. The poem is built on paradox. Second, these are paradoxes. Second, it is autocracy. Listen. And third, poetic language is not poetic language. Poetic language is not scientific language. Scientific language is denotative, but poetic language is connotative. What does that mean? That's what you see beyond. When you say eye, the medical man will say eye, your eyes. But connotation will say eye of a needle. Foot, this is your foot. The medical man will say foot. But the poet will say foot of the hill. Understand? Foot of the hill. Like that. So you have what the poetic language. Poetic language is not, or it is totally different from other languages. That's why it says paradox. Poetic language is not scientific language. Scientific language you have what is denotative, just the meaning, the word meaning. But it's not, poetic language is not, it is connotative. So poetic language is different, means it is connotative. So, paradox, when you say, when Cleanth speaks about Cleanth, groups speaks about language of poetry, language of paradox. It means, first I told you what is paradox. Example, the etymological meaning, beyond meaning. If you know that beyond meaning or beyond belief, you can't believe when you say no. Somebody said, adventure is an inconvenience rightly considered. What? Nonsense. In your beginning, you say, what idiotic statement is that? We will say like that. He who saves his life will lose it. Bible. He who saves his life will lose it. What does that mean? Everybody tries to save his life. And then this statement says that you will lose it. When you read, make a close reading of that, you will understand what that is. If you are selfish, you will have a tragic end. If you are not caring for other people, you are lost. That's the meaning. Okay. So also you may know, if your eyes force you to sin, pluck them out. You will wonder like that. Wonderstruck and thunderstruck. That is again paradox. Paradox involving hyperbole. Hyperbolic language. Understand? Yeah, there you are. Exaggeration. Exaggerated language. Yes, so poetic. So, the important thing is to remember about this essay is from this language of paradox, Cleanth in the well-wrought urn, published in 1947. The well-wrought urn. The well-wrought urn, published in 1947. The language of paradox included in this. The language of paradox. The language of paradox. What does it tell you? It tells us about poetic language. It's about poetic language. What are the peculiarities of poetic language? One is paradoxical. Paradox is the stuff. We are such stuff what dreams are made of, like that. A poem is such stuff that's made of paradox. No paradox, no poem. And secondly it is, therefore it is auto-telling. Therefore it requires close reading. Therefore poetic language is connotative. Therefore it has nothing to do with the author. Therefore the importance is given to formal aspect. Formal aspect. Understand? Formal aspect. And he says, therefore, what is the next therefore? Therefore, we must have close reading, close reading and language is connotative, not scientific. Not like science, language of science. Connotative, not denotative, then author has nothing with that. Suggestion of the depth of the author. So it's paradox, autotelic, close reading, connotative, depth of the author. Importance is about formal aspect. Formal aspect of the poem. Means how it has been structured. Once you analyze the structure, you understand the structure, what happens is meaning is clear. Otherwise it is not clear. That's what it means. Listen. So in the next class we will analyze a few poems and see how it works. I think it is clear to you, I have made things clear to you. What is the meaning of the language of paradox? Cleanth's language of paradox means it implies or it suggests these things. It's like a slogan. No paradox, no poem. That itself is a paradox. That itself is a paradox. We will continue this in the next class. Till then, bye.